Hey, pal. You ready? Can you pick me up at 6:30?
I'm here.
Too late.
I'll go for 5 minutes. Move it. You're killing me. You know what, Dad? I'm good.
It may be quite a while before he's ready, but our Subaru Legacy will be waiting for him.
It's not just a sedan, it's a Subaru.
University Subaru.
The way drive!
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, March the 30th. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. JOAN STACK from the State Historical Society is here. Good to have you here, JOAN. And today we're talking about what?
Well, we're talking about an exhibit tour that we are going to be doing at the State.
And you're going to be leading this tour.
I'm going to be leading it, and that's going to be tomorrow on the 31st of March. It will be the culminating event of Women's History Month for us at the State Historical Society.
So March is Women's History Month.
That's right. And so we have been doing a number of things at the Society, but what I wanted to do with this exhibit, which is called Vernacular America in the 1930s and 40s, is to look at how women were represented in art during that period. What does it tell us both about women's roles, about the changing roles of women, and the way women functioned in society during that period?
Now, what period are we talking about again?
The war period, the late 30s, early 40s period in the United States. And we are featuring a Missouri artist by the name of Ben Mazik, who did lithographs representing the everyday things that people did. And he was originally from Missouri, but he did many of these in California. Yeah. And there were a lot of soldiers stationed there. And so soldiers appear in some of the works, and we see what the world was like during that World War II period.
Now, you brought some artwork with you today that we can show. If you're watching this, if you're listening on the radio, you're going to paint a picture, right?
Yes. One of the things I was interested in is the way Ben Mazik shows women as people doing different sorts of things. And the picture that you're holding up shows a woman studying, writing, looking at a book and writing things down. A woman at a public library, perhaps, and this is the idea of women having a mind, which in the 1930s, not everybody thought that women were intellectual beings. And so I really like this picture because he saw this woman, he was interested in her, and he drew her, and it gives that idea to you that women are people that think.
Yeah, and this piece of artwork, I love the period
clothing.
Dress,
Yes.
the period clothing, right? The hat that she has on, the dress that she has on.
She's inside, but she's wearing a hat. That was fairly common in the 30s and 40s, and so yes, you definitely get that period quality in some of these images.
Yeah, and then you have another one.
Yes, this one is a really nice one. It shows women on a rooftop. Now, this would have been in a city building, perhaps an apartment building in California, and they are putting clothes out to dry. Now, this was a scene that we would have seen all over the United States before everyone had washers and dryers. A lot of times people washed clothes themselves, and even if they had a washing machine, they almost always put them out to dry.
I grew up with my mother hanging clothes out on the on the line. In fact, I still do that.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to save money and not running the dryer, and they smell a whole lot better too when you line dry the stuff.
So this shows women, and I'm kind of struck with the one woman in her hat and her heels. She's putting clothes out to dry, and you have several different women with different body types, older and younger, and you see these things that women did, participate in the domestic life, the running of the house, work that sometimes we forget, sometimes overlooked. Ben Mazik is showing those things to us, the everyday things people did.
Okay. And then you have one more.
Yeah, this one is a little different. This one is called The Bee Girls, and this deals...
The Bee Girls, I kind of get an idea of what you're talking about here.
Well, these Bee Girls, these are women who were around during World War II, and they would be hired by local bars and taverns to sit at the bar and encourage young men, soldiers especially, but any young men, to have a drink, converse with them, encourage the men to keep coming back and be interested in buying lots of drinks. Now, if you look very closely at the bee girls in the picture, you'll see that one bee girl is got her arm around somebody here, and the other bee girl is next to him, and she's reaching into his pocket. Perhaps,
she's going to do a little pickpocketing. Yes.
So we see that the bee girls are kind of living that unsavory aspect of society, but Ben Mazik is showing us a little bit of everything. We have the studious woman, we have the working woman, and we have these women that are kind of on the edges of society.
Now, how many pictures like this will you have on display?
Well, we have over 40 in the exhibit. Now, not all of them are by Ben Mazik. I'll also be looking at some works by a local Missouri artist who actually did works in this area in mid-Missouri by the name of Fred Shane. And he, too, represented women in an interesting way. In fact, I spoke to you earlier about the grocery store picture that he did. And so we'll be talking about that as well. So we're going to look at, as I said, vernacular America, that everyday world. And what's great about artists in this period is they were really interested in that. I wish there were artists today that were recording those everyday things that people did, because we don't really see artwork about those things.
Of today, no.
Yeah.
But everything that we do, both women and men, is all being recorded.
That's right.
Everything is being recorded.
So maybe
you can rest assured of that.
Maybe those documents will be on those video cameras from the...
But it sounds like a very interesting exhibit. Is it closing at the end of March?
No, it'll be up for a little while longer, but this will be your opportunity to walk through with me and learn a little bit more about some of the artworks. I mean, sometimes it's nice to have somebody talk about them to you, and also maybe get the feedback of the other people in the tour. Look a little more closely at these artworks.
So when, the time on this?
Yes, we will be doing this from 4 to 7 p.m. and we will have a kind of open...
This will be on March 31st.
Yes, that's right.
March 31st, tomorrow.
So we're going to have kind of an open house, and I will be doing the tour probably 5-ish will be the actual tour.
And how long do you think it'll last?
It'll probably be about an hour, and we will have light refreshments available.
Afterward?
Yeah.
Okay. So you really can take as long as you want with the tour. And Joan will answer any question. This lady is a walking encyclopedia. Any question you have, she can answer, and she can go into a story about it, too. I'm always amazed at the information that you have stored up here in your head.
Well,
if people want more information, the State Historical Society is open from when to when?
Well, regularly we're open from 8 to 4:45, Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay, but on this particular day, Thursday, the 31st, obviously the hours are going to be later.
Yeah, we're going to be
Do they need to make reservations? Or
No, just come on in, and we'll be doing the tour, and we look forward to seeing you.
All right, JOAN STACK, always a pleasure to have you here from the State Historical Society. Online information, what is it?
Oh, we are at, Google State Historical Society of Missouri. I don't have
Okay, all right, just Google it and you'll find it. Thank you very much, Joan. Tomorrow, we've got the music of Michael Butterworth on the piano, Phantom of the Opera. Stay with us. We'll see you tomorrow. If you got any questions, drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. I'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.